Gyro, if you don't remember Gyro in Hunter x Hunter, he was the former king of NGL, and he basically had a terrible life as a human. He had an abusive childhood at the hands of his alcoholic father, and that sort of made him who he was from what we've heard in Hunter x Hunter. Now, we haven't seen much of Gyro, but we know that because of this abusive childhood and terrible upbringing he had, he wanted to spread evil throughout the world. Now, Gyro hasn't had many appearances in Hunter x Hunter, only like one or two. Two at least if you count the manga, one in the anime, because basically in the anime he appears in episode 79 where you learnt about his backstory, but in the manga he appears much later, basically in chapter 203, where basically you learn about his past, and you see him just walking, and you don't even see his face so well, you just see him wearing this jacket, and Togashi's hidden his face with some shading and kept his head down, so who knows if Togashi had a design for Gyro in mind, or he wanted to keep his face shaded, but that wasn't Gyro's original design when we saw him in the manga for the first time, because when we saw him, he was reborn as a chimera ant with his free will, and he went to do his own thing. So we don't even know what Gyro looks like as a human, because when Togashi did the flashback, he did this really weird artsy stuff. Even in the anime, you don't even see what Gyro looks like, because it does in this weird silhouetted black and white stuff, so we don't even know what Gyro's human form looked like, and we don't even know what he looks like reborn as a chimera ant. So there's kind of a mystery, if you want to call it a mystery, surrounding this guy's appearance of what he really looks like. He looks somewhat human, and you see him wearing the jacket. He could have a few extra arms under that jacket, or he could have a mutated face, but we don't know what this guy looks like entirely. Now, as of recording this, we don't know where Gyro is in the manga or in the anime. Now, basically at the end of the Chimera Ant arc, his lackeys that were reborn as Chimera Ant arts, I believe, I'll have a picture of them, I can't remember all of their names, but there was the wolf guy, the squid guy, no, the squid guy went to hang out with Golden Killer, I believe, but basically, there was a bunch of lackeys that decided to go look for Gyro, and one of their quotes was saying he could be in Media City, because that's where he wanted to spread his reign of terror and rule over there. And if you don't know what Media City is, that's where the original Phantom Troop members were from, so that's where they grew up with, they were born, so that's where they kind of resign. So who knows if Gyro has taken over Media City, because close to Media City was where most of the Chimera Ants had taken over, like Zan, not Pokal, the gay spider looking one. So most of those Chimera Ant ants had rule over in that direction, but Media City is a dumpy city. It's sort of like not the best looking city from what we've seen. It's kind of like the slums where people grew up, so that's where the Phantom Troop, where they grew up in the slums, and Gyro could no doubt take advantage of these slummy places and get his drug operation running as a Chimera Ant and have some sort of iron fist ruling this terrible place. And that brings me to a theory where we could see the Phantom Troop, or just even like the army in general, coming to stop Gyro, but his empire's too late. I mean, this guy had a whole drug operation in NGL. Like, the NGL area was basically a place where you couldn't bring any machinery or any weapons or anything man-made, and he had this whole drug operation going underground, so he's kind of a smart guy when you think about it, and to see him like fully in his like habitat as a Chimera Ant ruling people, and there's probably some other Chimera Ants out there that are about to hatch. Who knows what this guy is going to do, because he's basically this big monster ruling Media City at this point, so who knows what this guy is up to and how strong he is. And Gyro doesn't have to be like a muscly Chimera Ant to rule this place. I mean, we've seen if he was a like founder and leader of this place having a drug ring, he must be a really smart guy, so it's not power, it's mind over matter, and that's what could make this guy dangerous. I mean, he wants to spread evil and anarchy. He's like the Joker. I know I said that about Pariston, but this guy is probably just a very evil-looking guy, like the Scarface of Hunter x Hunter or something like that. So who knows what this guy is capable of and what he's done if he's gone to Media City to have his drug empire and rule the place as a new species. But I think that's going to wrap up this video about Gyro. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys later and have a wonderful day. Peace out.
That doll is evil, I tells ya! Evil! Evil!
Grandpa, you said that about all the presents.
I just want attention.